Good morning. This is Susan, and this is Susan's Ramblings. I am dehydrating a lot. I got a lot of frozen vegetables yesterday when went to the larger city and was able to go to Walmart. So I'm dehydrating them. I got ready to go, and I decided maybe I better show you how I do it. I take frozen vegetables, and I love to dehydrate frozen vegetables as long as they're a reasonable price. And these are vegetables that I use all the time. So today, in this one, I am doing peas and carrots. See, it's just a frozen package, a package of frozen food. Excuse me. And I just pour it all in the dehydrator. And guess what? I'm ready to dehydrate for maybe 8 to 12 hours in the dehydrator. Set it at regular vegetable temperatures, and away you go. That's all you do. And then you vacuum pack it, or these are going to be powdered, because peas do not rehydrate very well. They get hard, and I mean really hard, and it works much better if you've got it in a powder. And besides, I'd love to add these to you might laugh, but I love to add them to mashed potatoes. Yes, it gives the mashed potatoes a different color, but sometimes when you got grandkids, they like those odd colors and odd things, and like green eggs, right? So anyway, or a meatloaf. I use it a lot in meatloaf. In my hamburger hot dishes. So there's a lot of use to these peas, even if I can't cook them up as peas. And there's a lot of uses to dehydrated vegetables also. You can powder them. I don't usually powder them. I will put them in a bag or in a vacuum seal or a jar of mixed vegetables for soup. Onion. Oh, I do a lot of onion powder. I do a lot of pepper powder. The egg gets powdered. The cheese gets powdered. All those things can be powdered, and then you can add them to any food. Just dust them in. Mushrooms are always powdered. Most of the time they are powdered. I like the mushrooms too. But anyway, that's what I'm doing today. It's all frozen vegetables that will be dehydrated, and they will be done in a few hours, and then I can put my next ones in, which will be let's see, mushrooms, I guess, more vegetables. Yeah. So that's my plan for today. I also have some potatoes, canned potatoes. Somebody asked on one of the channels I watched, and I don't remember which channel it is, but they asked if you could dehydrate canned potatoes. And I think so. If you wash all the starch off of it, it should come out just like dehydrated potatoes, like in your scallop potatoes or your garden potatoes. By the way, I'm going to make up packages of those too, because I've got a bunch of dehydrated potatoes, and I've got the cheese powder. Oh, I will have powder. Yeah, I've got cheese, dehydrated cheese and so forth. So I'm going to make up some packages of that also. I just might get brave and I might can them, but I've got too many other canning projects in the works right now, so I've got to wait a while on them. But if you make the dehydrated potatoes, there again, you make sure I've got a video on that earlier, and all you have, potatoes are easy to do if you remove all the starch from them. Otherwise, they're going to turn black on you. And they taste all right, they just won't look good. There again, maybe the kids would like a black potato. I don't know. You never know about kids. I don't think I could handle it though. Okay. But if I get hungry enough, yeah, I'd eat my black potatoes too. So that's what I've got going today. I've also got turkey in the oven, a big turkey that was on sale for $1.39 a pound, cheapest meat I could find. So I've got a bunch of that. I got one of those in the oven, and I will bake it and then can it. Some will be dehydrated, but the majority of it will be canned. And then I will take the bones and I will make broth, and that also will be canned. So I've got that. Meatloaf. I've got hamburger. I want to make meatloaf, and I will put them in the make meatloaf and can it. Let's see, what else have I got? I saw a video on making cheese, canning cheese, the other day, and cream cheese it was, and it also in the comments said something about regular processed cheese. Now I get a lot of processed cheese because I have it. It comes in my what we call our senior boxes, which is a box of silver foods that come every month for those of us who are eligible in our incomes. And with my income as low as it is, yes, I'm definitely approved. But it has so much cheese in it that I can't eat it all in 1 month. So it's building up. And so right now I have about 10 pounds of cheese in my refrigerator to be used. And I'm sorry, there is no way I'm going to use 10 pounds of cheese that fast. And besides, we will have another 2 pounds coming in a couple weeks. Yeah. So that would make 12 pounds I have. Anyway, I saw where I could can it. And it was a good instructions. They were well detailed and so forth. And I'm going to try to can it. Yeah. I'm going to try canning it. So I've got regular processed cheese or Velveeta, like it's Velveeta, and cream cheese. And I bought more cream cheese yesterday because they're telling us they haven't got any. Our Walmart was well stacked except for canning supplies and for food saver bags that I saw in the aisles. In fact, they had moved them. So I had trouble finding them. They gave me the aisle they were supposed to be in, and while that aisle was filled with totes and all kinds of things, big things to fill in, but no canning stuff. So I wanted the canning stuff, so I just went down by aisle, and believe me, that takes a while. And I finally found my canning jars, and I also found my food saver bag. But boy, I went down a lot of aisles, and it was definitely not very much there. But I bought what I could afford. So we'll fill those up, and hopefully my money will be here for next month. By then I'll have the money for next month, and I can buy some more. These are pint jars that I'm talking about. Quart jars I have, but I don't put meat in them because or vegetables in them because I can't lift my big pressure cooker, okay? So I just have to do water bath. And the cheese is water bath. I also found some Alfredo sauce that you can, but I have to get the ingredients for that, so we'll be doing that too. So you can see I have a chicken. I've got a roast beef also in the oven. We will dehydrate the beef. Yeah, I'm going to cook it first and then dehydrate it. I find it works best, okay? I don't want jerky out of it. I want just plain dehydrated meat that I can put in a meal. Just a touch to give it a flavor. Okay, so that's what I've got going on for today. Remember, your vegetables are very easy to dehydrate. Especially frozen vegetables. They don't need to be blanched or anything. In fact, I don't blanch many of my fresh vegetables, even though it's recommended, but I don't do it. also your nutrients are retained from your frozen vegetables. And even if you dehydrate them, your nutrients are still retained. So it is a good way to get nutritious food into your bodies, into your bodies, yeah. Even if you powder it and just put a few things in. Remember, when these get dehydrated, they are very concentrated because they have taken all the water out. So it's just plain peas and it's just plain carrots. There's no water in them. So they can become very concentrated. And you don't need many in order to make a powder or a soup. Okay? So that's about all I can talk about. I rambled on and on and on. I hope you got something from this. Keep dehydrating, keep canning, keep buying the things that are on sale that you eat, that can be canned or can be dehydrated or preserved in some way. I am trying to stay away from freezer foods simply because if my electricity goes, and they all say it's going to go it's just a matter of time, then I won't have to worry about the stuff in my freezer. I will already have it canned up or processed. So the freezer will be kept just for things that I buy and I'm waiting to be dehydrated or canned. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you gained something from this. I like talking, as you know, as you can know. Have a great day. God bless you, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.